Welcome back, my personal masses, to the Pokemon White walkthrough. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, and I love entertaining you! So, let's keep going with this walkthrough because it is excellent, and this old guy, sitting by a stream, watching his life flow away. Isn't it sad? Yeah, I know. Right up here, don't know if you can get anything from her. Oh, yep, apparently we can. So that's awesome. We got 10 items. Or item, singular, plurally singular. Right. And she will heal you up. So it's a good house to visit. And I think this right here, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I actually mentioned this. I do believe this is the double battle grass. And the first time we saw the double battle grass was back in Route 3. And that was when Charon was still following us right up our ass, and he went a little bit south after we kicked Team Plasma's ass in that cave, and he was like, hey, check this grass out, it's awesome. I didn't know what it was awesome about, and now I do. The darker patches of grass signify double battle wild battles, or double battle wild encounters. And it's pretty awesome. Do know that you can only capture one Pokemon at a time, so you'll have to KO one of the other Pokemon before you make an attempt to capture. But it's a good way to get experience. Let's see if we can find a double battle here. Nope, but we can find a Caparumo. I don't want a Caparumo. That thing kind of reminds me of a flea/bedbug with an asshole personality. That's what it reminds me of. Are there any flea/bedbug hybrids that have asshole personalities in real life? I'm not sure. But in the world of Pokemon, there is. And he's dead now, so it's all good. Pointless overconfidence, over nothing. Alright, well these grasses are not cooperating with us, guys. I really would like to show you a double battle. But I also would like to keep going, so if we can't get it, I'm sorry, but I do swear to you that the darker shades of grass definitely hold Yakin? No, they don't hold Yakin, but they hold double battles. What in darnation more of this spiderweb, huh? Well, there's no HM for that. There's no spiderweb cutter. So, Waru Beeroo, you're going to have to take it down. There you go, Sonny. That's what you get. It's, also, I forgot to give you your TM. I gave you a slash penis and ran, right? I know that's kind of an inconsiderate jerk of me to do, but, you know, when you get a slash penis badge, you're not very wanting to give away TMs to young trainers. I hope you'll understand. So he walks off with a slashed penis in his pocket for many trainers to encounter and then obtain for themselves. And what is this? Teleport ninjas? My, N, you've grown in power. As soon as you get the teleport ninjas... Oh, look at that. Throwing your arms and everything. Aren't you such a cool little sprite? Yep, so N is gaining power now. And we're going to say yes, because maybe that's going to give us a battle? Maybe not? Okay, I guess not. I guess I just agreed with him. That's fine, because in real life I do agree with his opinions that Pokemon should be liberated from people. But I would really be hard-pressed to let my Pokemon go. Seriously, my Pokemon are amazing. Not these. I mean, these are pretty cool. You know, these are awesome for the Pokemon White walkthrough. But I'm talking my EV-trained Pokemon. You guys don't know, but those guys have taken me years to train. Literally years. Literally. That's why I have 700 plus hours on my Diamond game. But I am not ashamed. And neither is Belle. Well, Belle doesn't even know, because she's a stupid trainer. She is not bright in the head. She can't even take her Pokeball out. Professor Ariagi has come to tell us that we must stop N in his shenanigans. So to help us out, she's going to give us a lucky egg. I was actually really surprised. Huh. Well, that's pretty awesome, guys. We have a lucky egg, and if you don't know what that does, it's actually, or used to be, a rare item in the game. And what it does is help with experience raising. So if you have a Pokemon that is really not gaining experience fast enough and you want to speed it up, just attach the lucky egg and it gives extra experience points for defeating a Pokemon, which is really going to help my Worubiru turn into his final form. Worubiaru, or whatever the hell his name is. So, we knock back those magnetic crystals, and boom. Item. And finally, these scientist guys are going to change up their roster here, and hopefully they won't have another Shiki-Jika. Woohoo! Gear! The non-Pokemon Pokemon! Seriously, Nintendo, did you just sit at a pitch meeting or something with the Pokemon Company and try and collaborate on ideas, and you couldn't think up of anything, and, I don't know, maybe you just thought to yourself, what's a good magnet replacement? Well, let's see. And you thought about it, you pondered it, and you said, well, it's been a hard day's work, so we're going home. You walk back home, and on a construction site with Dokora, you see somebody's working with some gears. And then you're like, aha, the next Pokemon, right there. Boom. Gear. We don't even have to change the name. Actually, that is something I wonder if they're going to do, because this is technically the Japanese name, even though gear means something completely different to us in English. So, who knows? Maybe it'll be Giru, or Gira, or Girion, or... well, no, Girion would be another evolution. So, what does this guy have for us today? Oh, this is that other fossil Pokemon, guys. The other option we had to choose. Now, that's pretty cool that you get to see it. This is a rock slash flying type. And it's a Gantora, or Gantoru. Gantoru? And it's pretty awesome. So we're going to have an epic ancient battle. I'm sure that these two have fought in the past, but now they will fight again in the present. And I will totally own. Aquajet. That's right. I don't care how fast you are. Aquajet will fuck you up. That was pretty funny. If you guys care to rewind the video, check out his eye animation. It looks like he's rolling his eyes back as he's dying. I'm sure that was really just luck and just chance. There's nothing programmed to make him do that. Although, once again, that is Nintendo dropping the ball on minor details that, guess what, Nintendo? I do care about. Something Nintendo has to understand is that minor details for perhaps an indie developer, whether, you know, it's something like not going all out on detailing their work or not being able to program something because they are, case in point, an indie developer, so they have limited resources, of course. You know, that's understandable. But Nintendo, you've been marketing this game to us for over 10 years now. It's been over a decade of Pokemon. The little quirks and things that you forgot in the first generation, I could deal with those. Trust me, Glitch City was a blast. But when we come down to the 5th generation, a decade or so later, and we still have this hiker dude who is pretty much overall unchanged. He is still himself a stagnant sprite. I don't know why the people sprites have to be motionless and just one screen. But over the years, it really wears down, and I've just become less tolerable of it. Nintendo, you are my favorite company, but as such, being my favorite company, being a Nintendo fanboy, I have to be hella critical. I'm not one of those fanboys who says Nintendo rocks everything. They definitely do rock some things into the ground, but you know what? I am still, at the end of the day, a Nintendo fanboy, and as such, I will offer my commentary, whether they listen to it or not. You guys will, and that's all that matters. And by the way, that Pokemon was Dangoru, or not Dangoru, the evolution of Dangoru, and its name is... oh, wow. Well, I'm going to make an annotation about this, but I'm not re-recording the audio. Yeah, kind of mixed up this thing on my spreadsheet here that I wrote my notes on of what the Pokemon names are. The bird Pokemon is Aiken, A-A-K-E-N. And the rock Pokemon is Gantoru. So I basically just mixed up their names. Big whoop-de-frickin-do. I don't care. It's like 4 in the morning now, and I'm on my 10th cup of coffee. We're doing 10s today, decades, 10 cups of coffee. And, yeah, so I will put up an annotation, and I am going to heartily laugh now. Ha 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 ha. Okay, can we get this way? No, we cannot. Yeah, see, we need one of those big magnetic rocks to push towards. Otherwise, it's no good. I do apologize for having to edit out all these wild Pokemon encounters. You're really not missing much. You're missing some Geodudes, Dangorus. Oh, ninjas again. Where are you taking me? Stop! No! Okay, as long as you don't throw me over the bridge, that's fine. I thought they were gonna, like, toss me or something. Like, we're gonna run you over to the center of the bridge, and then when we have momentum, we're gonna throw you! That would not be pleasant. But that didn't happen, so let's keep going. Yeah, but there's gears in here, and, you know, if we find any other interesting wild Pokemon, I'll be sure to show them off. But so far, all the trainers in this cave here, in this electric cave, have pretty much had all the Pokemon you can capture. So there's really nothing for me to show off, and no need to waste the YouTube time limit. This is definitely one of the largest cave systems I've explored in Pokemon White, and as such, I suggest that before you come here, maybe I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but who cares, you're listening to it now. And some of the things that you definitely should bring are a lot of max repels. I cannot stress that enough. There are so many wild Pokemon here. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Seriously, we're going to encounter parts in the future where you can't even go 2 steps without encountering a freaking wild Pokemon. Don't know why that is, but hey, gotta roll with the punches, so I definitely say you should bring Repel. I, on the other hand, was so giddy about doing the Pokemon White walkthrough that I forgot about Repel, so I'm just gonna do editing now. But, you know, it's all the same to you guys. Repel, no Repel. One is easier to edit out than the other for me, and that's about it. And these guys give you items, which is awesome. And this Pokemon here, not awesome. Gear, the pathetic Pokemon. You know, I don't know what those crystals overhead are doing other than looking nice. I don't know if they're supposed to mean something. But who cares? Let's do some... No, we cannot push you over. It'd be funny if we could just knock them over. Alright, so there's really nothing up here. I think this is how you can quickly get back to the Pokemon Center. But we are not going to be doing that. And even if we were, I wouldn't waste time showing you guys. So definitely bring lots of Repel, because you know what? Even though there's that little shortcut out to the Pokemon Center, freaking gears. Yeah, even though there's lots of exits out, it's easier to have some potions. So, see you in the next episode, guys.